back to Global Scope News. I am Mahsandani, and today we are going to talk about something that been making waves in the news lately. Microsoft possible purchase of TikTok. If you have been following the news, you probably know that TikTok is one of the most popular social media platform in the world today, especially in the United States. It has millions of users, and many people love using it for fun, creativity, and even businesses. But this app has been in the spotlight for another reason too, and that's because of the company that owns it, ByteDance, which is based in China. There has been a lot of concerns about whether the Chinese government can access data from US users. These concerns become so big that the US government decided to take action. Even suggestion that ByteDance should sell TikTok's US operations to an American company. Now, the big question is, could Microsoft, one of the biggest tech companies in the world, buy TikTok? And if they do, what would that mean for users and what impact could it have on TikTok's future? In today's video, we are going to take a deep dive into all of this. I will explain why Microsoft is interested, the problems TikTok faces, and what could happen if the sale goes through. I will also talk about how the US government, especially former President Donald Trump, has been involved in pushing for the sale of TikTok. So let's start by understanding a little more about what TikTok is and why it has become so popular. TikTok is a social media app that allows users to create short, entertaining videos, usually with music effects or other creative features. People use it for all sorts of things, fun challenges, dances, comedy, sketches, turtles, and even sharing news. The app quickly became a global sensation because it's very easy to use and it offers something for everyone. Whether you want to watch cute animals videos, see people showing off their cooking skills, or just enjoy funny moments, TikTok has it all. In the United States, TikTok has become especially popular. As of now, the app has over 170 million users in the US alone. That's an enormous number for a social media platform, and it shows how much influence TikTok has had. It's not just a place to watch videos anymore, it's a part of pop culture. Many celebrities, musicians, and influencers use TikTok to engage with their followers, and businesses use it for making an advertisement. TikTok is also responsible for launching many viral trends that spread around the world. So, TikTok's success is clear. It's become one of the most important social media platform, and that why its feature is so important to so many people. But there is the issue. TikTok is owned by ByteDance, a company based in China. This has created a lot of concerns, particularly in the US. Many American officials worry that the Chinese government might be able to access sensitive data from TikTok's US users. They fear that TikTok could be used as a tool for surveillance, or that the Chinese government could use the platform to influence American politics or public opinion. These concerns become so serious that in 2020, then President Donald Trump decided to take action. He signed an executive order demanding that ByteDance sell TikTok's operations in the US if ByteDance didn't agree to this. TikTok would face a possible ban in the country. Trump's administration believes that the Chinese government could be using TikTok to collect personal information from US users. For example, things like location, data, browsing habits, and what videos people are watching could give the Chinese government a lot of information. Additionally, there were worries that TikTok could be used to spread misinformation or propaganda. With these concerns in mind, Trump's administration argued that TikTok should not be controlled by a Chinese company, and he wanted to find a way to bring TikTok under US control. At the time, at the same time, Trump and his administration started looking for potential buyers for TikTok's US operations. One of the companies that came up in discussions was Microsoft. Microsoft is an American tech giant known for its software, like Windows, Office, and its cloud services. It also has experience in handling user data safely and securely, which made it an attractive option to the US government. Trump seemed to support the idea of Microsoft buying TikTok, thinking that if an American company owned it, the security risk could be reduced. Microsoft did show interest in purchasing TikTok's US business in 2020. In fact, ByteDance and Microsoft had talked about a possible deal. But despite these discussions, a deal was never finalized. Microsoft, for reasons that were not made public, decided not to pursue the acquisition further. However, this didn't mean that TikTok was off the hook. The US government, especially under Trump, continued to continued to pressure ByteDance to sell TikTok US operations. And this issue wasn't just about business; it was also about national security. The US government made it very clear that TikTok's Chinese ownership was a big concern and something needed to be done about it. When Joe Biden became president in 2021, people wondered if he would continue with Trump's hardline approach. Biden's team did acknowledge that the security risks with TikTok were real. However, rather than immediately pushing for a sale, Biden's administration decided to take a more careful approach. They chose to review the situation and work with experts to figure out the best solution. So, while Biden didn't immediately call for TikTok's sale, the national security concerns still remained. TikTok wasn't out of the woods yet. Now let's focus on why Microsoft is still interested in buying TikTok. Microsoft, as you probably known, is one of the largest, most successful technology companies in the world. It's known for products like Windows, Microsoft Office, and gaming console. Despite all its success, Microsoft has not been able to crack the social media space in the same way companies like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter have. For years, Microsoft has tried to build a stronger presence in consumer facing technology, but social media has remained a difficult area to break into. Buying TikTok would give Microsoft access to one of the most popular platforms on the internet today, with millions of users, especially in the US. Microsoft could tap into a huge audience that could help expand its reach in ways it hasn't been able to do before. It would also help Microsoft compete with companies like Facebook and Google, which have both built very successful social media empires. By owning TikTok, Microsoft would have a powerful tool to compete in the social media world. Another reason Microsoft is interested in TikTok is the opportunity it provides for expanding its entertainment and gaming services. Microsoft has been growing its gaming divisions with its Xbox consoles and game service. TikTok could provide new opportunities for integration with gaming content like streaming and other forms of digital entertainment. For example, Microsoft could use TikTok to promote gaming content or integrate TikTok videos with Xbox features. Microsoft has already made big moves in the entertainment industry, and buying TikTok could be another step in that direction. But beyond businesses, there is also a national security reasons why Microsoft is interested. As an American company, Microsoft could help ensure that TikTok's users' data is handled safely and securely. US officials have raised concerns about data privacy, and Microsoft has a reputation for users protecting user information. If Microsoft were to buy TikTok, they would likely be able to provide transparency and could over user data in a way that bit dense as a Chinese company could not. This could help address many of the concerns that the US government has about the app. While Microsoft is the most well known company interested in buying TikTok, it's not only the one. There have been another named linked to be repurchased, including Oracle, another major American tech company. Oracle is specialized in cloud computing and data management, so it also has the expertise to manage the massive amount of data that TikTok handles. In addition to these big companies, some surprising names have come up as well. Billionaire Frank McCord and Canadian businessman Kevin O'Leary have both been mentioned as potential buyers. But perhaps the most unexpected name in the mix is Jimmy Donaldson, better known as Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is a YouTube star who has millions of followers, and he is claimed that investors have reached out to him about buying TikTok. While this might sound unbelievable, Mr. Beast's massive online influence makes him a potential player in the tech world, and he could be a serious contender if he decides to pursue this. So, what's next for TikTok? If Microsoft or another company ends up buying TikTok, there, there could be there could be a major changes in how the app works. For example, Microsoft might improve data privacy and transparency, which could which could help ease the concern people have about the Chinese government accessing their data. There might also be new features or changes to the way the app operates, especially as Microsoft tries to integrate TikTok with its other products like Xbox or its cloud services. But at the same time, Microsoft would need to be careful not to change too much because TikTok's success is partially due to its unique algorithm and the way it keeps users engaged. For now, how the situation is still up in the air. We don't know if Microsoft will buy TikTok or if someone else will step in. But one thing for sure, TikTok further is uncertain and it could change a lot depending on who ends up owning the app. So thank you for watching Global Scope News. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share and comment below with your thoughts on Microsoft buying TikTok. Do you think it's a good idea or should another company take over? I would love to hear what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Thanks for your support and I will see you in the next video. Take care.